The private session at an end, it's time for Nick to engage in something that might possibly be one of the most essential parts of Nick's training. He's preparing to meet his sports psychologist, Rebecca Symes. Rebecca has played a huge part in helping Nick to switch from Nick Chapman to the headhunter since the beginning of his career.
Okay, this is Rebecca Symes. She's my sports psychologist. Her business is called Sporting Success. Usually what we discuss is confidential, but for the purposes of the video, I've allowed Rebecca to speak openly about what we've worked on. So what I want to try and do now is go through things with you that I can implement to get everything right. I seem to be doing a lot more visualisation, and during sessions as well, and a couple of my coaches have mentioned how quickly I'm learning.
Excellent.
I said it's a phenomenal rate, so I'd like to keep going with something like that, ways to speed up the learning process, to make sure things are going in.
I don't know how much you want this to actually be seen, but
oh yeah, I remember.
first of all, I thought it'd be worth just thinking about that in terms of, that was obviously the target for where we said we were June last year, and then the target, and I don't know whether you want to re-rate yourself on some of those now and say, actually, how far has this expanded?
I'm just looking at it now. It'd be interesting to do that because I can definitely see things that have changed a lot since then. It's interesting to see this actually.
Yeah.
Even though I'm fighting for a title, and I think this guy that I'm fighting he's going to be my biggest challenge today.
Who is it you're fighting?
A guy called Neil Baton.
Okay.
He's American. I think he's American. He's a wrestler. So we know a little bit about him, but I'm actually, you know, as much as he's a very, very good fighter, he's very tough. I watched him fight.
I'm Rebecca Symes and I'm a sports psychologist and work with a variety of athletes in a range of different sports. Essentially what we're looking at is we're looking at Nick's mindset and the way he approaches both his training and also his competition and his fights. So in the original session we set out a variety of different areas that we wanted to look at. So things like self-belief, focus, relaxation, preparation routines. And we then take each area in turn and look at them and look and work out when it wants to improve, what areas he wants to particularly focus on and how they're developing. I've been working with Nick now for about a year and he's absolutely brilliant in terms of his dedication and his focus to the programme that we're working on. He really understands the impact that it's not only about what we actually do in our sessions, but it's also about him putting in the effort away from the sessions and at training. He's improved massively in terms of his focus, his preparation routines, which before, by his own admission, probably were non-existent, and now actually he's got some great routines in place. He's a lot more focused. He has a lot more clarity over what he's working towards in his targets. We've done a lot of work on goal setting, so Nick is fully aware of each week what he's trying to do and what he's trying to achieve. And I think the big thing as well is that he's very much got the mental side of his fighting integrated in with the physical side as well. It's really, really hard to separate the mental side and the physical side, and so Nick's really now got that kind of the blend of the two areas coming together to get the absolute most out of himself. So before bed you need to switch off because everything that you do in the evenings is actually related to other people, and actually you need time that's about you, that's actually about Nick.
Yeah, because I need to protect Nick sometimes from the headhunter.
Yeah.
Or,
because it's about the identities that we've talked about before. Your identity is Nick as an individual, as a person, but also headhunter as a persona, as something you get into. So when you go to fight, when you go training and you go to performance, you've actually got that identity that you almost kind of step into, and you get into the mindset of that's who I am now.
Exactly. And that to carry all the way up to bedtime is quite stressful. I mean, to carry the headhunter persona all the time is very difficult. I mean, I love the headhunter, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
But you haven't got the switch off then.
Nick time to switch off before bed. This is what's affecting my sleep then, maybe, because obviously that's headhunter right up till bedtime, and excellent.
And you need that time just for you as a person to do something that's non-fight related.
Okay, Scrabble and chess.
Great.